Welcome everyone to a news episode here on World of Tanks Console. We've got a few things to talk about, a few things coming. I've been gone for a week, and we've got the Christmas season coming, including a new season, Icebound, which is where we're going to start. This is what we're kind of afraid of, is this Christmas season, because last year it was so full of gambling. Last Christmas was awful. It was horrible. And we'll see what they do this time. Fight and freeze and earn rewards across 100 stages. Okay. I'm not going to watch the video. It's usually too loud. They do that. I don't know. I'm just not going to do the video. Not this time. Let's see. Reward highlights and season pass info. The Icebound season starts Tuesday. That's yesterday. And runs until Monday, February 2nd. So you have 2 months. Free rewards, season pass rewards, ultimate season pass rewards. All commanders automatically receive rewards from the free rewards path. That's true. What kind of stuff is in here? Let's take a look. Can we open this image on a new tab? We can. Themed cosmetics. We've also got the KV-122. We have the Panzerknacker Auto, which I don't have. We have the new CS-53-56. I'm assuming this is going to be Cold War. I could be wrong. New Challenger Mark III. This is going to be Cold War. And the Dicker Max. This might actually be World War II. They might give us a new Cold War tank and a new World War II tank. That would make the most sense, because that'll get you the most money if you're a developing company. So, we shall see. Let's see. Season Pass. Tier 8 medium. It is a Tier 8 medium. Okay. And as always, it's going to be 6,000 gold for the Ultimate Season Pass, which comes with the new top tier, of course. Just get yourself what's essentially a Tier 10 in Cold War. And break the economy in World War II, because the credits work in both Cold War and World War II, which makes no sense. Or for 2,000 gold, you can get yourself a Dicker Max, you can get yourself the 122, and you can get yourself the CS-53-56. And if you don't want to spend any money, you will, at stage 100, get yourself the Panzerknacker, which is the only one I really care about in this list, actually. Is the Panzerknacker, so that'll be cool to get. Here are the emblems you can get. Winter Leaves camo, Snowstorm camo, Icebound season emblem. Nobody cares about emblems. Some people do, but most people don't. Anything else? Icebound starter pack, which is free. Season vehicles, Panzerknacker, we talked about this. Here's the new Poland tank. It has a 122, capable of 390 alpha, making it the hardest hitting trait Polish medium tank. Okay, I thought the hardest hitting Polish tank. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. Let's take a look here. Average horsepower per ton, average top speed. 221 pen, 252 premium pen, not bad. 1800 DPM. For that alpha, that's fine. 8 degrees of gun depression, which is really good. 2.5 seconds aim time, which is not bad considering it's 122. And 0.38 accuracy. So, this looks like it's just going to be a better Type 59 Dragon. Type 59 too. Both of those just better. Personally, I feel that way. Then the Challenger. Let's see. Silver bonus. Do they have it listed here? It's only 55%, so not as high as many others. The penetration is actually semi-low. But you do have a high DPM. A high DPM in the Challenger. And you probably have some really, really sneaky armor on there as well. And you get White Boy in white. Anything else? That's about it. So just the season, so we don't really get to know all the crazy stuff, the gambling that's going to happen. Okay, well, let's jump now into the winter calendar, where you can get yourself a tier 4 light tank. Just log in. Happy holidays, Commander. I say Merry Christmas. The winter season is back, and with it returns one of our favorite traditions, the winter calendar. Look, they capitalized it. Where each day lets you unwrap a new surprise. Last year, you unwrapped 31 days. I did not unwrap 31 days. I unwrapped like 12. Worth of festive fun. And we're excited to bring the tradition back once again. Just bigger, brighter impact with all new set of rewards. How it works: each day when you first log in, an in-game notification will pop up with your daily winter calendar window. Click on it and claim your prize instantly. Okay. Just like last year, you'll need to log in once each day. Between 11 and 11 the following day to claim each day's reward. Makes sense. What I would do for this, because the rewards aren't that good, is I would actually have some crazy good reward at day 31. I'd have a good reward at day 25 because that's Christmas, and I'd have a crazy good reward at day 31. And you only get those by logging in. Like, seriously, I would have like a tier 8, because they've already given away so many tier 10s. I would have a tier 8 for Christmas, and then I would have a tier 10 for New Year's Eve if you log into all 31 days and play a game. You have to play a game because that will keep the player count high. It's artificially high, yes, because you're paying your players, but it's high. They come in and play a game. A lot of them are going to stick around and play another game, especially if you give them terrible RNG to start. Like, that was awful. I got to get a better game than that. I'm just kidding. You give them good RNG. All right, here we go. The daily gifts from December 1st through December 30th will each be available only on their specific day, so don't miss your login. Each day's notification will also show the remaining time until the next gift appears, so you always know when a new surprise becomes available. So each vehicle or each open is specific to that day rather than being accumulative. And what I mean by that is if you log in every day except Christmas, you don't get whatever reward would have been for Christmas. I don't like that. I think it should be day by day. You open day 1 on your first day in, you open day 2 on your second day in, even if it's the 3rd, you open day 4, even if it's the 5th. Because then you're just getting better and better prizes. That way you're not getting random weak prizes, but if you log in every single day, you get the best prize. That's what I would do personally. Because again, this is a company, this is a business, and that doesn't hurt the game by having more players play. So, okay. Now, Regiment store. Regiment is changing. Regiment has changed. Too bad I don't get more of that camo. That's fine. It's going to go, again, December 2nd to February 3rd, the entire season. Kick off the season with a debut of a 120mm gun tank 57 heavy and fully refreshed lineup. So it's going to be Cold War, probably, because we already have a 57 heavy. Meet the 122mm gun tank T-57. Yeah. Okay. Rapid 3-round autoloader capable of delivering 1350 damage in just 4.4 seconds and high penetration shells that tear through enemy armor. The 122 gun tank T-57 offers explosive burst damage perfect for coordinated pushes with your regiment platoon, and it can also be yours this season for 30,000 regiment coins. It is Arrow 1. So if you want Cold War and you want to spend all of your hard-earned, it's 60% silver bonus though, all your hard-earned earnings, you can do that. The T-57 Heavy. Now, what else? We've got turquoise camo, green camo, lime green camo, zigzag camo. I want to see these camos. Do they have pictures? I realized I could just come in and look at the, yeah, they changed it. Look at the camos. This is all different. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, let's go take a look at the regiment store. Close. Yay. Vouchers. Okay. Here we go. Regiments. There's the tank. So we had, let's start with the turquoise. What does this look like? That's weird. That's weird. Green camo. Okay. Lime green camo, if you just want to look a little bit more ugly. Then we get to the zigzags. I don't like that. No, I don't. Crisscross. It's a little bit better. Let's do the metallic now. Huh. Not quite a fan. That green camo that we have on the FE215B is the best. But these are the camos. Yeah, not exactly a fan this time around by the camo. So maybe I will just save up and get the T-57. Googly eyes. Fascinating. Alright, that answers that. Next, what's happening this week? Well, we have this nice new image that probably has already been used as a thumbnail, but we're going to use it anyway. You have 100 reward packed stages. We already read about that. Update notes. We'll take a look at that. And let's see. There's the 57. Icebound War Chest. We'll take a look at that as well. We already looked at these. Okay. And what's this? Santa flyovers. Attention commanders. The jolly guy in the red suit is back, sharing his holiday magic. I think Santa Claus is here for Christmas, though. on our winter maps this season. Now through January 5th, anytime you play a multiplayer or co-op battle on a winter map, Santa will grant you a multiplier to vehicle XP, commander XP, free XP, or silver for that battle. Keep your eye on the sky and your binoculars at the ready for the sight of his sleigh. What is this? What is this? Where is this? Is it? I don't know. Doesn't tell us what it is. Some Easter egg, something coming. Garage gems, don't really care. DLC Charlemagne, don't really care. Weekly sales, don't really care. Sales are not really my thing. On track to 277, if you care. There you go. We have that. December update notes, new season, Icebound, we knew about that. New features and improvements, here we go. The enhanced outlines feature will be enabled by default, but can be disabled through the options menu. Our latest quality of life improvement adds a new feature to the aiming interface that helps to communicate any obstructions between you and the tank you are aiming at. So a lot like PC. So do you see this? Now you can tell you not to aim over here. So this is just like PC. Very cool. Booster upgrade. You can now upgrade your boosters. Booster upgrade allows you to combine lower tier boosters to acquire a higher tier booster. You access this option by going to the existing booster menu and using your trigger buttons to tab to the new update tab. 2 times 2 equals a times 3. Very nifty. I have a ton of weak ones. Store updates. The store receives 2 updates this season. A combined tanks tab with a color-coded display and a display for your war chest inventory. Alrighty. Tanks. That's much better. Just flat out just see the tanks. I like that. And unopened war chests. I like that as well. Very good. I don't have those, but UI update. Okay. Okay. What is this? This is defeat? Whoa. This looks a lot like it used to look when the game first came out. Can you imagine? Can you imagine going backwards in time? 11 years? Being like, you know what? I think we had it right 11 years ago. This looks just like it. They added a better tank icon. But this looks just like it. This I like. I'm gonna be honest. I like that. New ribbon art. This isn't terrible. Remember when they changed it the first time and they looked just completely different? This isn't that bad because it represents what it used to be. Like, you still have the original idea. And so I don't necessarily mind this. Let me know what you guys think about that. Regimental flags. Regimental banners can now be mounted as a flag for your vehicle. Fly your flag proudly. Within the flag selection in the tank's customization reel, you now have 2 flag options, the normal flag or the regiment flag. You can have only 1 flag on your vehicle. Mounting the regiment flag is free. Thanks for the great picture. I'm so glad you didn't decide to wait a little bit longer. Chaos. Oh, what do we expect? It's chaos. Then we talked about these already. Balance updates. I don't know what this tank is. Is this... Yeah, no, that's Cold War. The VK. The VK. Split sections of armor. Panel 12 into armor panel 17. And okay, don't know what that means. Armor panel... Okay, so this is the side. So this is your fighting compartment. It's been buffed. To 300 to 240. Very cool. And I'm assuming they did the same to this one? Maybe not. Interesting. What's the K1? Don't know what that is. Issues, tanks, maps. Very good. Finally, this is kind of a bit of a longer video. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. Brace for the cold with Icebound war chests. I'm bracing. I am bracing, and I'm afraid. I am afraid. It doesn't matter how heated the battle gets, because you don't spend your money playing the game. You spend it in the garage. So come back to the garage, whip out your mom's credit card. Oh, that's right. You've been playing this game for 11 years. Whip out your EBT card and get yourself some war chests. Let's see. Start with your free daily chest. Then fortify yourself against any incoming storm with the contents of an Icebound war chest. Then do that. Okay, get your free chest that's useless. Then, we got you, fam. Icebound war chest. Let's see these prices, these astronomical prices. 50 of them for $74.99. They are $2 each. $2. $2 for the chance to play. Pay to play. Pay to play. Pay to play. Pay for the chance to win. AKA, pay to play and then maybe win if you have good RNG. You have a chance to get additional Icebound war chest or chests, commander XP bonuses, free XP, gold in addition to the 50 guaranteed gold, days of premium, silver, vehicle XP, premium tank, and premium slot or vehicle slot. These are the tanks you can get. The IS-2M, the M41, the Agula, the T-23, the M4A1, the Legion 59 Patton, the Rheinmetall Scorpion, IS-6, K1, it is a Cold War, it looks like. Cold War. TS-60, Object 752. Interesting. Let's see, additional chests. One of them is 2%, two of them is 1%, three of them is 0.5%. Gold. Very low rates, but you'll be getting some. Silver. Not very big drops at all, but you can get some silver for free by spending money. I know it sounds weird. And on top of this, if you already have a premium tank and you pull it out, you only get 50% of the tank's value in gold instead of the 100%. So keep that in mind. They've nerfed them as well. If you're going to be using this to get gold, which used to be the case, don't do it. You have to open 40 Icebound chests to be guaranteed a tank drop. Okay. So yeah. Additionally, all the premium tanks you can receive from an Icebound chest will have an equal chance of dropping. And an anti-duplicate mechanic will be in place for these tanks. What that means is that if you already own one of the vehicles listed, even if you acquired it in a different way, then you will not receive that reward again until all other possible tanks have been given first. So again, if you're buying these for gold, you will not be getting gold. If you do open up a tank, it is going to be a tank you do not own. And so, unfortunately, they've mixed in Cold War with World War II again. And so, many players will be getting useless tanks. If all you do is play Cold War, and you open a World War II tank, that is useless to you. If all you do is play World War II, like myself, and you open a Cold War tank, that is useless to you. And so, no matter how good this looks, it's actually half as good as it sounds. In fact, it's a quarter good as it sounds. It's half as good because half the tanks are Cold War, half the tanks are World War II. So, even if you do open a tank, there's a 50% chance you don't even want it. Then, you probably also have most of these World War IIs by now, so you're also more likely to open the Cold War ones. On top of that, if you do have them all, and you open these chests, and you open up a tank you already have, you only get 50% of the gold, which again, is half of what it used to be. And you're only guaranteed after 40 war chests. Yeah. So, keep that in mind. Free daily war chest. Useless. Mostly useless. Unless you get premium time. This is like the only good thing. 3% chance. So, yeah. And that's it. That is it. Sorry to people from, I believe it's the Netherlands or Denmark or both, because you can't buy these. And also good for you. I'm so glad you can't buy these. But that is going to be today's news video. We covered a lot. That's because there was a lot to cover, and I wanted to get all caught up because Christmas is coming, and with Christmas comes tomfoolery here in World of Tanks Console. Let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below, and I'll be seeing you all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.